Well, life happened and some things got put on pause, but I'm back in my workshop and I'm ready to get Beam and Board Company up and running. Step one, cleaning up this mess. Well, as you can see, things got a little out of hand. Tools aren't where they're supposed to be, there are scraps everywhere, and it's been a while since this place saw a broom. Woodworking equipment requires maintenance, and bare metal will quickly rust if it's not cared for. A quick coat of wax works to protect the metal as well as reduce friction on the workpieces. This Minwax paste has worked well for me for years, and doesn't leave residue to collect on the wood that goes through the saw.
And I found a throwback to 2004.
So these last few years have been a little bit challenging for our family, and we've been through a lot of things. And one of the things that happens when you get busy is you don't take care of things the way that you're supposed to. And this saw was a prime example. This saw is something that I absolutely just had to have in this shop at one time, but it's set for the last 4 years. I have come in and found drinks laid on top of it, just various things, and as you can see, just trash piles up. It's a flat surface, and most of you probably know you have a flat surface, it can become a catch-all, especially somewhere like a garage. And so this has been neglected. So what I'm going to have to do to get this back in service, and I'll show you here in just a few minutes, but there is some rust that needs to be taken care of here. There's a light coat of rust on the entire surface of the bed of the saw. It'll need to come off. I'll start by wiping away the excess dust. Next, I'll use some steel wool, and I use a little WD-40, but really any rust removing oil will work here. You just don't want to use like a heavy motor oil, but just something that can help lubricate as you scuff that rust off of the surface. Now this may take some work and some patience, but a few times through with the steel wool and the surface rust has been removed, there's just a few stains left over at the end of the process. And before I move on to waxing the surface, I'm going to apply a degreaser. Here I'm just using some brake cleaner to remove the oil from the surface. And I'll finish by applying a coat of wax. The fence also had some rust that had to be removed. And I also found the blade was rusted. I'm just going to replace the blade. To me, it's not worth it to take any chances on this 17-inch saw. But otherwise, this bandsaw is cleaned up and ready to go. And so is the workshop.